You ever be in the shower, just vibing, and suddenly your brain's like, hey, remember that mildly awkward thing you said to a cashier in 2014? Yeah, this is a safe space for shame flashbacks and unnecessary mental reruns. Because today, I'm counting down the top 10 conversations I've replayed in my head for absolutely no reason. Because cringe has no expiration dates. And yes, they still haunt me. 10. You too. To the waiter who said, enjoy your meal, he said, enjoy your meal. I said, you too. He doesn't have a meal, he has a job. And now he has trauma. I walked away fast like I just dropped a mic. But later, in bed, my brain was like, let's dissect that moment like it was a crime scene. 9. The you too I gave to a funeral director. Yes, it happened. He said, thanks for coming. I said, you too. He looked confused. I wanted to melt into the floral carpet and be buried next to the awkwardness I just created. This one replays in HD with surround sound. 8. The interview, where I said my biggest weakness was bread. It was supposed to be perfectionism, or taking on too much. Instead, I said, honestly, bread. Like, carbs in general. I thought I was being charming. They laughed. I didn't get the job. But I did get a lifetime of late-night replays. Hiring manager Susan, if you're watching this, I'm still sorry. 7. The time I pretended to know what a Roth IRA was. My financially literate friend was like, you maxing out your Roth this year? And I was like, oh, totally. Just move some stuff around with my portfolio and my stocks. Spoiler alert, I thought Roth IRA was a guy. Now every time I see a bank, my brain says, liar. 6. The date where I laughed too hard at something that wasn't a joke. He said, my dad's in the Navy. And I said, ha ha ha, oh, cool. Like, why was I laughing? It wasn't funny. It wasn't even a story. The silence after? So dense, it had mass. That date didn't go anywhere, but the memory? It's still with me, like a ghost. 5. That one time in high school, I tried to say, what's up and how's it going at the same time. It came out as, what's it going? And that was the end of my social credibility in sophomore year. The guy just blinked like I was buffering. I wanted to throw myself into a locker and roll down the hallway like a rogue janitor's cart. 4. The email where I said, warm regards, and then immediately apologized. I typed warm regards, thought it sounded too warm, panicked, and sent a follow-up that said, sorry if that came off weird. I just meant regular regards, not creepy ones. I over-explained a sign-off. It was a business email to a normal person. She never replied, probably blocked me. 3. That time I waved back at someone waving behind me. I smiled, I waved. It was enthusiastic, then realized they were waving at someone else. I pivoted that wave into a fake hair adjustment like I was in a shampoo commercial, but it's too late. I still feel the ghost of that wave on my hand. It haunts me in elevators. 2. The time I tried to end a call and said, I love you to my boss. Look, I was tired. I had just talked to my mom. It slipped out. I'll get those numbers over to you soon. Love you. Click. I stared at the phone like I just confessed to a crime. To this day, I can't make eye contact during meetings. On the comeback I thought of, 6 hours too late. He said, maybe next time try showing up on time. I said, nothing. Just stared like a baked potato. 6 hours later, in the shower, I crafted the perfect response. Maybe next time try minding your own schedule, Corporate Ken. But alas, the moment had passed. And now I deliver it weekly to my shampoo bottle. And that's it. 10 conversations that live rent-free in my brain for absolutely no reason. Did they matter? No. Are they still embarrassing? Yes. Will I continue to relive them forever? Without a doubt. So, what's your most useless memory that hits you mid-shower or right before you fall asleep? Drop it in the comments and let's spiral together like emotionally unstable Ferris wheels. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and send this to someone whose brain loves reruns even more than Netflix. And remember, cringe is temporary, but overthinking is forever.